Eadwig was born in 941, the eldest son of King Edmund I and his wife Ælfgifu. His father, Edmund, was the son of King Edward the Elder and the younger brother of King Athelstan, who had been one of the most successful kings in English history. Eadwig was born into a royal family that had a strong tradition of military prowess and political power. When Eadwig was only 15 years old, his uncle King Eadwig died, leaving no children to succeed him. As a result, Eadwig became King of Wessex, which was the dominant kingdom in England at the time. He was still very young and inexperienced, which would make his reign difficult and tumultuous. Eadwig was crowned on May 26, 955, at Kingston upon Thames. His coronation was an important event that signaled the beginning of his reign. He was anointed with holy oil by the Archbishop of Canterbury, and he swore to uphold the laws and customs of his kingdom. Eadwig's reign got off to a rocky start. He faced opposition from his own family members, including his own mother, Queen Dowager Ælfgifu. She was a powerful figure in her own right and did not always agree with her son's policies. One of the most controversial decisions that Eadwig made early in his reign was to confiscate lands that had been given to his half-uncle Æthelwold by Eadwig's grandfather, King Athelstan. Eadwig gave these lands to his own favorites, which angered Æthelwold and his supporters. Æthelwold rebelled against Eadwig and declared himself King of Wessex. However, he was quickly defeated by Eadwig's forces and forced to flee to the court of the Viking King of York. Eadwig's marriage to his cousin, Ælfgifu, was also controversial. The Archbishop of Canterbury declared the marriage illegal due to their close blood relationship. Eadwig ignored this and went ahead with the marriage, which would further alienate him from powerful figures in the church. Eadwig continued to face opposition from powerful figures in his court, including his own mother. She was concerned about the influence of Eadwig's favorites, and she tried to limit their power by promoting her own supporters. In 957, Eadwig was expelled from his own coronation feast after he left his own bride to join a group of women. Eadwig certainly liked the ladies. This incident was seen as scandalous and disrespectful, and it further undermined Eadwig's authority. The incident at the coronation feast led to a split in the kingdom. Eadwig lost support in the north while his brother, Edgar, gained support in the south. Edgar was seen as a more reliable and stable leader, and many people began to view him as a potential successor to Eadwig. The conflict between the brothers was eventually resolved, with Edgar becoming King of Mercia while Eadwig remained King of Wessex. This allowed both brothers to rule over their own domains without interfering with each other's affairs. Eadwig died on October 1, 959, at the age of 18. The cause of his death is unknown, but it is likely that he died of natural causes. His reign had been short and tumultuous, and his death marked the end of an era in English history. He was buried at Winchester Cathedral, which was a significant honor for a king. Winchester Cathedral was one of the most important religious sites in England, and it was the burial place of many other kings and queens. Despite his short reign, Eadwig made some important contributions to the kingdom. He supported the church and was known for his piety. He also worked to improve the legal system, and he was involved in the production of several important legal codes. One of the most significant legal codes that Eadwig helped produce was the Leges Edwardi Confessoris. This code was created during the reign of Eadwig's half-brother, King Edward the Confessor, and it became one of the most important legal codes in English history. Eadwig was also known for his patronage of the arts. He supported the production of illuminated manuscripts and other works of art. He was particularly interested in religious texts, and he commissioned several important manuscripts, including the Benedictional of Saint Æthelwold. Eadwig's reign was marked by tensions with the powerful Viking Kingdom of York. The Vikings had a long history of raiding and conquering parts of England, and they posed a significant threat to Eadwig's rule. Eadwig's response to the Viking threat was mixed. He sometimes allied with the Vikings, as when he married his sister to the Viking King of York. However, he also fought against the Vikings, as when he sent an army to raid the Viking-held town of Chester. Eadwig's reign also saw significant changes in the political landscape of England. The Kingdom of Wessex had long been the dominant power in England, but during Eadwig's reign, other kingdoms began to emerge as important players in English politics. Despite the challenges he faced, Eadwig was an important figure in English history. He was part of a long line of powerful kings who had helped shape the destiny of the English people. His reign marked a turning point in the history of the kingdom, and his legacy would be felt for centuries to come.